equipment, it's always good to perform a little bit of routine maintenance. A little can go a long way in this regard in keeping your equipment functioning at its optimal level as well as increasing the longevity of it. Today we're going to talk a little bit about rod and reel maintenance. We'll want to begin with the rod itself. Now this part's really simple. We'll take a damp rag and simply wipe down the entire rod blank from tip to butt, paying special attention to the guides themselves, making sure that they're nice and clean and free of debris. Next, we'll want to go down to the reel seat section, paying special attention to the threads, once again making sure that they're free of debris and we can get a nice clean lock on our reel seat when we go to attach our reel. Now that we have our rod nice and clean, it's time to focus on the reel. We'll simply take our damp rag once again and wipe down all exterior surfaces of the reel. Now, one special trick when it comes to getting some of the nooks and crannies is just to utilize a common variety toothbrush. This allows you to get into all those little tiny nooks and crannies that you wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. Now that we have the exterior surface of our reel nice and clean, we can go ahead and simply remove the spool and set that aside. That'll give us access to the interior of the reel where we can begin oiling. Now we'll want to apply just a slight bit of oil to the spindle here, as well as any key moving points, one of which being the bell, the 2 points where the bell connects. Just apply a slight dab of oil in between those moving parts. And on this we'll concentrate on any and all moving parts. The reel handle is one, just a slight drop of oil in there, possibly one near the handle itself. Next we'll go ahead and take our spool just for added measure. Give a little drop of oil on the interior of that. Maybe work that around with our finger just a little bit. And then reassemble our reel. Now that we have the spool placed back on the reel, we can go ahead and just take a rag and wipe off any excess oil that may be on the reel. From there, it's a matter of working that oil in by moving the parts that we've lubricated. Go ahead and give that a little spin there, and we can actually see how this operates now. And as you can see, just with that little bit of maintenance, we have a perfectly smooth, well-running reel. Well, there you have it. With just a couple minutes of basic maintenance, we now have a rod and reel combo that's going to function at its peak performance level, allowing us plenty of time out on that water. So